The Delhi government has issued standard operating procedure to prevent the spread of COVID in schools. SOPs to be followed, quarantine room to be available at schools. Teachers will also have to daily ask students about COVID-related symptoms in the family and among their family members as well. So those are the details here at this point in time. This is given the surge that is being seen in the national capital and especially in schools. Those are the details coming in. This is now quarantine rooms will be made available at schools. Teachers will have to keep a check on the health of the students and be aware of any COVID-like symptoms that the children may in fact show. This is new SOP that has been put into place as far as the national capital is concerned. Remember, Delhi has also made masks compulsory once again with a fine levied on anyone who violates the mask rule as well. This is in light of the rising COVID cases in the national capital and the rising positivity rate, which has now crossed more than 4% as well. So those are some details coming in at this point in time. Harsha is joining us for more details here on what's happening in Delhi. Harsha, आप हमें बता सकती हैं कि जो नए रूल्स लागू किए गए हैं उसके बारे में?
See, I'll tell you, the SOPs have been issued to all the Delhi schools by the Delhi government because it's been seen the spike in COVID rate in children, as we see that so many children are getting infected with this new COVID in this fourth wave. So ahead of this, Delhi government has issued the SOPs for all the Delhi schools, and in that SOP it is clearly stated that quarantine center will be set up in a school, and along with that the teachers have to daily monitor whether the children are having any symptoms or not. Along with that, they will interact with the family members of children, the student as well, on the COVID symptom, if they are okay or not. And along with this, in SOPs it clearly states that no children will share the lunch and books with other students, as well as the transportation will not be overly crowded. That means the alternate settings or something will be established in the transportation vehicle by which children come and go from the school, and it's clearly stated that all the SOPs should be followed thoroughly. If schools will be found not following the SOPs given by the Delhi government, then district action will be taken against these schools, because we see in this fourth wave, large number of students are getting COVID infected, and yes, now the smaller children are yet not have been given vaccine. This is the alarming situation. Therefore, the Delhi government has issued the SOPs which the schools have to follow ASAP. That means from tomorrow onwards, the school will follow all these SOPs, and these SOPs will be monitored by Delhi government as well. Yes.
Well, that's right, Harsha. If you can also give us a sense of the cases in Delhi, positivity rate, what are the kind of numbers that we are seeing right now?
See, if we talk about positivity rate, the positivity rate has gone to more than 4% in national capital, and we see more than 700 cases in national capital. Along with that, we are seeing more than 20 schools from where students have been reported COVID positive because of the secrecy, because of the privacy of the children and the student and the family members. It has not yet been shared with us that how many students from how many number of schools are COVID positive. But yes, we know that there are more than 20 schools in national capital where children have been found COVID positive. There are many children who were not at the time, they were not in the school when they were found COVID positive. But yes, a message has been circulated from all the various private and government schools to the parents regarding this COVID infection, that if the children are found COVID infected or if they have any symptom, the teachers, the parents don't have to send them to school, and they have to monitor or quarantine their children at home itself. And if they come to school, they will be quarantined in school as well. These are the SOPs which have been shared. The cases are daily rising. We are seeing double cases since 1st of March. On 1st of March, we see total number of more than 1200 cases. But now if we compare from 1st of March to till the date we are standing today, 22nd April, we see twice the number of cases in national capital. Not only national capital, but adjoining states as well. If we talk about NCR, Noida, Gurugram, these places are also highly affected, where we see children highly being affected with COVID. So therefore, Delhi government has issued these SOPs which has to be followed by all these schools very carefully and indigently.
All right, Harsha, thank you so much for getting us all of those details.